Welcome to Inspired Caregiver with me, Michelle Magner. This is the podcast where people who are helping out their older family members come for information, tips, and inspiration on how to make their journey easier. Enjoy this episode of Inspired Caregiver. Well, hello there. How are you? It's been a little while since I've had the opportunity to put a podcast out. The last, I would say 8 weeks have just been a whirlwind. We had a daughter who graduated from high school, and it was our first child to graduate. So that was a lot of emotions that I did not quite anticipate, but we really were so proud of her, and we were able to celebrate her in such a beautiful way. And that just was very consuming. It really surprised me at how distracted, and I guess it wasn't distracted. That's where I wanted to place my energy and my focus. So it was a really great experience. And then the other thing that has happened in the last 8 weeks is my father-in-law had a medical situation. So we ended up spending some time in the hospital. He spent some time in the hospital and then moving to rehab for a duration to get stronger, the energy to move to assisted living. And we were able to get him set up in assisted living. He's doing fairly well, but anyone who has a family member that has gone through cancer, you know, it can just be such an up and down. It's such an up and down. It's such a whirlwind. And it's been kind of challenging. So really, my bandwidth has just been absolutely stretched beyond what I could focus on work-wise. And I am excited to feel like things are settling down a little bit, and we'll have the opportunity to schedule some more conversations with people that can serve you and bring you ideas as a caregiver for what you can be doing with your family member. I wanted to share with you that during this time, really just on every given day, I had to rely on my habits. I had to settle in on some autopilot things because I felt so overwhelmed. I felt incredibly stressed, really. And I do a pretty good job with meditation. And even that, I just, for some reason, when I got up in the morning, fell off the wagon with that. And I'm feeling much more recentered since I re-engaged with my meditation practice. But just getting through the day, and I hate to say getting through it, but there were days when I just felt like that's where we were at. I had to rely on some routines that I had. Get up in the morning, I do a Bible reading. I try and do the meditation almost every day now. This year, that's been a big commitment to myself. But things like food can really be a challenge. So I found that, I eat pretty boring. I eat pretty much the same things all the time. And I really relied on the fact that I could just eat my avocado toast every morning on the way to work, and I didn't have to think about it and make a choice. How I dress, what I was wearing that day, it seems so crazy, but if we have closets full of clothes and we have to make decisions on every single little thing that, I can't remember what the statistic is on how many decisions a day we make. It's like thousands of decisions. But just keeping my wardrobe simple has really helped me, because on days we were in the hospital, I just knew I was throwing on jeans and a t-shirt and would grab a sweatshirt because you sort of never know how cold those buildings are going to be. That really helped. It helped a lot. At the end of the day, coming home, walking the dogs, that was something that was just, if the weather was accommodating, I knew it was something I was going to do. So it allowed me to move my body a little bit, get some exercise, some fresh air, and hang out with my little fur babies. So I guess just in a period when you just feel like you were absolutely caught up in all of the details and decisions and choices and things that are happening as a caregiver, I'd encourage you to, in moments where you're not like in that space, to set up your habits, your routines, pare down, simplify, so that when you are in that space, in that whirlwind, you can just cruise through on autopilot. It will be so helpful to you. I feel like we need to have some classes on getting rid of our stuff, because I feel like our environment is so influencing of how our thought processes are and how we're thinking and feeling. So it's just good to keep in mind, if the simpler things can be that you can put on autopilot, that will really help you during those times when it feels like so many things are out of your control and you're in the thick of it with a crisis. So I'm getting back on track. I'm so excited. Tomorrow I'm having my first Creating a New Vision of Aging workshop. It's going to be in person at a local hotel here in Omaha. We've got a great group of people coming together. We're going to talk about self-limiting beliefs, what we want our aging journey to be looking like, and create that vision. We're going to make some vision boards, like literally old school, cut pictures and words out of magazines, put them in front of us, and start talking about our action steps that we can be taking to move in that direction. I'm so excited about it. I hope you are having a great day. I think about you all the time. I'm in support groups online. I'm watching, I'm listening, I'm learning, and working through how I can be of service to you. So if you ever want to reach out, please feel free to do so. My website is www.inspiredsenior.com. And you're welcome to email me and message me if you have a specific situation going on that maybe I can help with. I hope you have a marvelous day. Take care.